Welcome to Industrial Sage, a free weekly video podcast series all about digital marketing for industrial manufacturers. Hear interviews with your peers and find out how they're solving the same challenges that you might be facing in your own field. Coming to you from the Optimum Production Studio in Atlanta, Georgia, this is Industrial Sage.
All right, welcome to this episode of Industrial Sage. I wanted to share with you some best practices on how to share your video content on social media platforms. There's a lot of change that happens on social media, believe it. I know it's hard to believe, trust me on this. And video is one of those areas. So a couple years ago, Facebook, for example, moved away from really having the preferred method of sharing video by using YouTube or some other video hosting platform to using their own native player. So what that means is if you want to share video on Facebook, that you basically upload that video directly into Facebook and it plays there. You're going to have a much better experience, and that's what they're moving towards. So Facebook has done that, Twitter's done that, LinkedIn is currently doing that, and all the other ones that I don't really care about, to be honest with you, a lot of them are kind of moving towards that a little bit as well. But for this purpose, we're going to talk about Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So a couple best practices that you're going to want to think about when you're using video and your social media is, one is because of this change, and even honestly when you were uploading videos to YouTube, there's a thing called auto-playing video. So basically when you go and you look in your news feed and you see videos, they'll automatically start playing, right? But the one thing that happens is that the audio does not play. So you need to be thinking about how are we going to be able to transmit our message if somebody can't listen to what we're talking about. So if we've got a voiceover, somebody talking, narrating your video, a social media viewer per se is not going to be able to get that message across unless they click play. So a way to get around that to really increase the effectiveness of your video is to use captions. Closed captions, you might see the text on the bottom of the screen that basically you can read what is going on, or having some sort of text or something. And you see this on these Now This videos and other things like that. That's how you're able to be able to transmit that message. So make sure you do that. The other thing is there's sort of different techniques on how to share videos on the different platforms. So Facebook and Twitter, for example, they have their own video player where you can upload your video content directly to, and that's what you're going to want to do. I don't recommend you using an external video player like a YouTube and embedding that on the page. And the simple reason is that basically the user experience is going to be a lot better. They've made it so that you have a much smoother experience using their video player versus an external one. So do that basically just so you can have better results. LinkedIn is sort of the similar thing, although they're kind of going through some changes. They just allowed you the ability to be able to upload a video through your personal page back in November of 2017 or October, something like that. And basically, you can do that on your personal page, but if you have a company page, you can't upload a video through LinkedIn. They don't have that functionality yet. They're saying that's coming, but it's not there yet. So right now, what you're going to want to do is use a YouTube or some other external video player until they make that change. And so then that way you're going to make sure you have sort of the best results there from the user experience perspective. The other thing you're going to want to do is when you upload a video, make sure that you have a call to action. Make sure you have a link that goes back to your website, or it drives the viewer to some sort of action that they can take. So don't just upload a video and just leave it there. You'll really get a lot more results by doing that, and you're going to get a lot more value. So anyways, this is a couple little quick tips on what you can do and how you can really increase the effectiveness of your videos on social media, and a couple different things that you want to do. So enjoy. And if you have any other questions, we'd love to answer them. You can reach out to industrialsage.com/questions. And if you like this episode, please share it, like it, do all the good things. And until next time, I'm Danny Gonzalez, and this is Industrial Sage.